Yes, I hope you're well.
Yes, sir. I'm
Right.
fine.
This is the second time we are meeting. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
I don't remember actually talking, having you in another session. When was the first session that we had?
So it was in the month of March, and now it's May,
Okay, yeah, in the month of
one
March, I
month
know,
back.
1 month
Yes.
back. Hey, can you give me a little introduction, Pramila? I'm sorry, I have
Sure.
forgotten completely your background. Yeah, just give me a little background.
Sure, sir. Thanks for giving me this honor. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Pramila Vijayan. I'm from Delhi. I'm a teacher by profession,
Mm-hmm.
and after marriage, I'm residing in Haryana. I
Mm-hmm.
teach students up to secondary classes. English is my teaching subject.
Uh-huh.
And for me, teaching is both challenging and rewarding. But I'm passionate about teaching because it gives a chance to have that interaction with the different students from different walks of life, and they are
Mm-hmm.
pacing or acing towards their goal to achieve education or to reach somewhere.
Right.
Beside this, nowadays I am focusing on interaction. Like I
Mm-hmm.
love to interact with different people, like tutors
Mm-hmm.
from EnglishYaari, to
Right.
have that practice in speaking practice and to upload that on YouTube. I have
Oh,
done
I
my
see.
master's in
Mm-hmm.
English and education, and I
Uh-huh.
have been in this teaching profession for the last 20 years and still in the profession.
Uh-huh.
And in my free time, though I rarely get free time, I'm a 24 hours homemaker. So
Okay.
I'm mother to two kids, but whenever
Mm-hmm.
I get a chance at the weekends or on holidays,
Right.
I love to spend time with nature. I'm like peaceful by nature, so I'm always in the search of peace, and like greenery and the nature, it's a symbol of prosperity and serenity. So I love
Right.
to spend time with my plants in my balcony or
Oh,
reading
okay.
something about
Mm-hmm.
English, increasing my vocab or enhancing my learning.
Right. So you're always in the pursuit of enhancing your language. That's wonderful,
Yes,
especially the English
yes.
language. Yes, I'm so happy to be with you. And now, yeah, you said you are a teacher by profession. I don't know whether what do you do to go the extra mile for your students? One or two activities that you do to go the extra mile for your students.
So I teach them like textbook, but beside that, I always encourage them to learn, to have that conversation with me, to learn
Hmm.
English through conversation. No need to mug up that. Though we teach grammar in our classes, it is a
Ah,
part of our syllabus curriculum.
mhm.
But I always help them. I always welcome them. I'm all ears to them to hear
Oh,
to their personal problems and to get solution for that. And
ah,
I'm always there to motivate. I encourage them, and
mhm.
whenever I get a chance, I try to hold the stage also to
Okay.
motivate my students and learners.
Okay, okay. Are you the person who attended a session while you were in the class one day?
Yes, yes,
Ah, I remember. Yeah, I think that session was attended while you were at your school, right? At your workplace.
yes,
Mm,
yes, yes.
okay, now I remember. Now I get the context and now I get more about you. And then, okay, and then, so these days are holidays or these days are working days? When is your holiday basically?
So it's a working. After 11th, we think that we will have a summer vacation.
Why do you say that you think that you may get a summer vacation? Because here in Kerala, we have some, not summer, here we have our annual vacation, which began on the 1st of April, and that goes on for the whole month of April, and then also the whole month of May. So we are very sure that every year it is like this, that our academic year closes on the 31st of March, and then from the 1st of April, and then that goes to May, and then the next time children need to
Your
go to
session,
school, teachers need to go to school only
okay,
on the 1st or 2nd of June.
okay. Your new session
So,
begins from
you
June.
need
You want to say that?
June, yeah, yeah, it's always June to March. June to March. So, our
Okay,
new
okay.
academic year begins in June.
So
So
our
why
new
that
academic
surety
year
is not there?
starts on our academic year
And,
starts on 1st April. 1st April.
oh, okay. So you begin on 1st April. Okay.
And we have
Then,
our summer vacation
mhm.
from means we hope that we will have summer vacation from 11th May to 25th June or 26th June. But
But
that is
again,
for students only. Like we have seminars and training, in-service training, or other things out of teaching.
mhm.
Teachers are employed in that. It can be census duty or some other sort of work like out social work. Teachers are employed in that thing
I
during
see.
summer break.
Okay. So you are not only just teachers, but you are also into many other works that are related to administration, correct?
Not administration. Yes, we can say that administration, but basically it is given by Delhi government.
Oh,
They
by
think
Delhi
that
government.
yes, they think that teachers are most responsible citizens. They can do justice with any sort of job.
Great, great. It looks like you are all given such an all-round formation, which is wonderful.
Yeah,
Yes, you should be
yes,
ready for holistic education, which is very good. And our students are waiting for that all-round holistic education, which is really wonderful.
yes.
I come
But
from,
if
I know,
sorry, if we are not having any social work like
yeah,
social duty, so
yeah.
that during that time we have our summer camps in our school, and extra classes for both classes are held during those
Mhm.
days. So we
Okay.
hardly get 15 days holidays or 10 days break during this summer break.
I think I should take you all to a country called Brunei Darussalam, where I happened to work for 18 years. You know what is so special? Have you ever heard of Brunei Darussalam?
From yours, from
Ah,
your side, sir.
oh, that's wonderful. Now, this is a small little country. Um, you can go to Singapore, you can go to Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia, and from there another 2 hours, or from Singapore another 2 hours. If you are in government service there, and if you are in private sector also, you know exactly how many days you're going to teach if you are a teacher under the Ministry of Education. And even if you are a teacher in the private schools, in some of the private schools, you know exactly. Every Friday and every Sunday, holiday. Okay. So, and if King's birthday happens to fall on a Friday, then that holiday is given to you on the very next day, that is Saturday. So you get three holidays:
Three long
Friday,
weekend.
Saturday, and Sunday. Why? Because
Okay.
Friday is already your official holiday, and nobody can take away that from you. That is
Yes.
legally given to you by the government. Now, if a holiday happens to fall on a Sunday, if a holiday, I mean, if suppose something, maybe for example, any festival that is marked in the calendar, automatically that holiday, which is meant for the festival, falls on the next working day, which is Monday. So you will get actually a holiday. See, none of your holiday is lost. All your holidays
Yes.
are counted.
Very nice.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you, that really works, and everybody is happy. Teachers know
Hmm.
exactly how many days they have to work. Even people working in government offices, especially, they know exactly how many holidays they have. Yeah, and then no additional work will be given to you.
Oh,
Anyhow,
so we like if we are teaching seniors secondary classes or up to
yeah.
secondary classes, we never have this winter break even for a week. Eh,
Oh, oh,
Though we
oh.
have winter break for a fortnight for 15 days,
Uh-huh,
but
uh-huh.
we need to take board classes during those winter break also.
Okay. In our case, there is nothing called the must. There is nothing called compulsory for a teacher that the school can do. It is only out of our willingness. We can tell the school, hey, look, I would like to conduct maybe 2 weeks of extra classes, and that too on this day from this time to this time, and may not be continuously. If you take on a Monday, then you Maybe you would like to have a rest on Tuesday and a Wednesday, and probably you would like to have another class on Thursday, and then so you sign up, like in the you officially you request the school to give you permission to spend your time extra at school for the sake of the students. You can't hold a group of students and then have class. No, you have to be officially, what shall we say, officially empowered by the school. It has to be, and then that particular letter has to be given to parents officially, and the parents will have to come, drop their kids, and take their kids back after class, immediately after class.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there is, as I said, holiday, which is they consider holiday very precious to them. That's why, and they say that teachers, this is your legal holiday. Come on, enjoy it.
Yes.
And on holidays,
Yes.
please don't come to school. That's what they say. I don't know how that's,
Yes.
but that system has been working very well because everybody is happy about it, and even the
Yes.
students. Yeah, I think Pramila, you will also be very happy if you get such strong, what shall we say, backup, right? Yes. So we really enjoyed our holidays, and on holidays, even the principals are not expected to ask you to come to school.
Oh,
Seriously, because that is your holiday. Really, that's a holiday given to you, a break given to you to enjoy, to relax, to unwind.
yes.
Okay.
It is
Yeah. So
necessary, sir. We need a break. We need to, like, our mind also need that break to regenerate, to have all things restored for charging up. So holidays is a must.
that is true. That is true. So just because it's a holiday, it doesn't mean that teachers have to go to school and then begin to conduct class and extra activities and all that. No, no, no. The system has been very well set up, and I like it, and I salute them, salute the government for that. Yes. And now, Pramila, what other kind of? You said you have some gardening activities, right? You have some passion for gardening, yeah? Some
Yes.
hobbies. Yeah, yeah, good, good. And then how do you manage this? Like, how do you find time for this? You come back from
Well,
school and then.
actually, I have around 80, 90 pots in my balcony,
Mhm.
and so it's our duty to take care of the plants if we have planted.
Okay, okay, okay. Good, good, good. Even I do have this actually here. You know, I do have, along with my wife, we have more than 100 and around 200 we must be. But
Mhm.
and we find it quite an interesting hobby. We don't take it as a hobby
Mhm.
actually. We take it as something that we do every
Basic
day. It's not
duty.
like
Yes,
some
basic
kind of a
duty.
duty that we have. It's not really part time.
Mhm.
It's a hobby. Let's come to this one. Talk about a time when you faced a difficult decision, when you had to make a difficult decision in your life. Yeah, let's find out what kind of difficulties that Promila has gone through.
Well, my life is full of challenges.
I see. That's great. That's a great introduction. Your life is full of challenges. So come on then, share with us. Share with me one challenge that you have faced.
Sir, it is not a, uh, I would say, not a true right platform to discuss that because I am facing some problems in
Okay,
my personal life.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's okay. Let's go to what are some common difficult decisions people in general have to make? Yeah, we all have
uh,
our challenges, but in general,
like,
what do we?
okay, as I'm a parent to two kids, so my daughter, she's in +1 now.
Mm-hmm.
So there was one difficult
Mm-hmm.
situation that I need to cater to. Uh, I want my daughter to complete her basic schooling. Like she should go for 11 +1 and +2 from regular school. She should do that according to my
Okay,
wish.
okay.
But my daughter and my husband, they were in the favor of dropping the school and joining some institute to prepare for NEET and other things.
Okay, okay.
So that time it was a difficult situation. Though I gave my thought, but I need to take a back seat because it all depends on kids' willingness, what she want to pursue, how to handle that her studies.
Yeah,
So, but
absolutely.
according to me, that is wrong decision that was taken because regular school is must. There
Mm-hmm.
a child learn to be disciplined, to be punctual,
Mm-hmm.
and regular school demands your consistency, your perseverance.
Yeah.
But if I talk about other institutes, though it depends a lot on students, learner,
Mm-hmm.
but there is nobody after you to ask you, have you completed
Mm-hmm.
your homework, have you gone through this or that, show me your notebook, I want to
Mm-hmm.
check your homework, I have given you such and such tasks. Means nobody cares, they are there to deliver
Mm-hmm.
everyday lesson. You are sitting passively listening or whatever you are doing, or are you busy with your mobile chatting or
Mm-hmm.
something during the class? That also
Mm-hmm.
happens in institutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I felt that that was the wrong decision.
Mm-hmm.
uh, I should not drop. Means I was forced to write that we need to drop our Mike Ward from the school.
Oh, okay. So now, yeah, when I say, I think life is full of decision making, right? Because I
Yes,
remember the
yes.
time when I don't seriously remember about my time, but I remember my daughter completing her plus two. Once she completed her plus two, the next choice was the next decision that she had to make, and we as parents had to make was whether to go for science subjects or art subjects or what is the next one that we have? I think social
Commerce,
sciences, yeah,
commerce,
commerce subject or
commerce.
commerce stream or not. And
Mm-hmm.
then comes, okay, now this is in general for everybody. Every parent has to make this decision. And every student, especially these days, has to make this decision. Now, I think the next decision is what would be the next decision, Pramila? A student. Okay, so this is their plus two finish, then they make this decision. What would be the next decision that they have to make?
So they need to they see life always give you two options. Two paths
Yeah,
are always there. You need to choose one. If you're
right.
choosing or going with the bunch, like how the crowd is going,
Hmm.
or the like how the world is traveling, so you will reach the same place where the common people is going,
Yeah,
reaching.
yeah, yeah.
And if you are taking some different path, like which is not tiered, like not used by many people,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is like a new path, so that
Yeah.
will give you challenges, but someday your decision will shape your life. What you
I,
take decision today, that is going to reach somewhere, and that is going to transform your life.
I
But
agree with
after,
that.
if I talk about my daughter, like if she fails, like if she is not able to clear her NEET exam, she won't be, I don't know, she won't be able to stand anyway, like she won't be able to go for her higher studies, because she's not having that percentage of regular school. If you
Mm,
are scoring 90 plus or 95 or 96, then only you can go for your go to good reputed college.
college.
But I think yes, it might be like she should drop a year and then again prepare for the exam,
Mm,
but
mm,
that
mm.
needs a lot of patience, hard
Yeah,
work, and
yeah,
perseverance too.
that's true. Um, actually, the next stage would be like you finished as to which course of study you need to choose for your graduation. And then comes a time when the same candidate has to make a decision with regard to post graduation. Correct? Yeah. And
Mhm.
again, the same questions are
Right.
being asked. And again, which institution to study in. And then after that comes the next possibility or the next decision, time to make the decision again. And that is, oh yeah, should I go for my PhD or should I go for something else or should I grab a job? Now, if you get a job, again the difficulty
Mhm.
comes. Which should I accept this job or not? So even in the
Of
case of a
course.
simple thing like starting a bank account, we have which bank to go to. In which bank should I open my account? Should I go to HDFC or what's the next one? Could be maybe ICICI or Federal
ICIC, yes,
ICIC,
yes.
yeah, and
But
then maybe go
that
to
doesn't matter. So these little choices hardly matters.
yeah,
If you are wrong with something, you can switch to another one. But if you are making a life decisions that can change your life or frame your life, that matters a lot. And I think that education, the path you are choosing, it matters a lot
Yeah,
in framing that, giving that shape to your life. You can switch to other subjects whenever you feel, but once, like you, when you see
correct.
your
Yeah,
batchmates and you are in the same year, but you have taken a wrong decision, so you are lagging behind from them, and you are doing double work,
yeah.
and that affects like nobody. Some, like there are very few people who take failures as a first step to success. uh,
Mhm.
Learners or students, they get demotivated very soon after one failure. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think we should be very careful about making choices and decisions in life.
True, true,
Only
true.
small things
But what?
doesn't matter, like, but what main thing
Yeah,
matters is your what makes you change in your life is your education and your life partner, marriage. That affects, like those decisions are
yeah.
a major massive part to change the form of your life. You cannot take u-turn after some time.
That's true. That's true. But especially, the next one actually, our life is full of this process of taking decisions. That's what I'm coming to. Now, for example, after that comes a time when you have to decide as to whether to marry or not, or whether to stay single or not. And then, even after that, which house to buy? Should I buy a house, construct a house, or buy a flat? So, our life is full of decisions, actually, times to take decisions. And as you said, there are some decisions, there is no way that we can take a U-turn and come back.
Yes.
Very seldom we can do that because
Yes.
they decide our future, decide our life. Yeah, that is true. So I think not very easy. See, for example, my daughter. Now, since you said about your daughter, my daughter, she took BDS as her course of line of studies. But then, by the time she completed BDS, it was a saturated profession. Not
Mm.
um, too many opportunities are there right now until and unless you are prepared to open a clinic on your own for
Or
yourself,
your personal
spending
clinic.
so much money.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, personal
Mm.
clinic. But again, that's not very easy. Again, even after that, you
Mhm.
started with MDS, and then by the time it was halfway through, it was time for, I mean, it was when Corona, the pandemic struck, and it was difficult. So we decided to take a break for about 6 years from her MDS studies. Okay, see how you're affected, how a child is affected. It's not easy. And as you said, I still believe I'm by your side when you say that that particular decision has to be taken very, very correctly because your life depends on it. That's why.
Yes.
And what happens is that after that, we have been trying to make her life, come to the straight, to the, what shall we say, to make her reach somewhere in life. And so then from that, we jumped to clinical research. From clinical research, we went to MPH, Master of Public Health. And from Master of Public Health, we went on to, she studied coding, so medical coding. So imagine, see how many other extra expenses, extra years of study, and extra pursuing extra career line of career. And then finally, now she is settled. 3 weeks ago, she managed to
She's
get a
settled
placement
with
somewhere
what?
in Sri. She's settled now
Okay,
with the
she's
last
settled
qualification that she
as
took. She settled as a data scientist working in a company called
oh.
Icon. It's a medical something to do with medical company where they have to, I don't
Hmm.
know what all things that they have to do. But I understand the struggle that she has had to go through this far. It has not been easy. And
Yes.
as a parent, it has not been easy for me either to see the struggle because she has burned the
Mm.
midnight oil for years and years and years. And she got 96% in plus two for her A level.
Oh,
96%.
means she
And
she
imagine,
was she is a brilliant student.
she's a brilliant student. But stick to the thought that you said, that initial decision that we have to make, especially about
Yes.
academic. pursuit, I think that has to be really right.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that is it. Pramila,
But
yeah, I'm so
I
happy.
also
Yeah, come on,
I
tell me
also
something.
switched my six subjects. Like till 12th, I was medical student. I
Uh-huh.
was having bio and maths and like PCB. I was studying PCB, but
Okay,
after PCB, I dropped 1 year to get to prepare for NEET. That times NEET was
yeah,
not
yeah.
there. To PMT, PMT
Mm,
was there, pre-medical
mm, mm,
test.
mm.
So due
Yeah.
to lack of knowledge or due to lack of guidance,
Mm-hmm,
I switched my subjects
mm-hmm,
to arts.
mm-hmm,
There I opted
mm-hmm.
arts, a bachelor of
Yeah.
English honors, BA English honors. And
Okay,
after that
okay.
BA English honors, I during my graduation, I got married.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I was in
yeah.
second year when I got married, and after marriage, I pursued my MA in English, Masters in English, and
Mm-hmm,
then I switched to teaching. I completed
mm-hmm,
my teaching diploma also. Yes, before marriage, I was doing two
mm-hmm,
things. I was
mm-hmm,
pursuing my BA English from correspondence,
mm-hmm.
and in regular school, I was in regular campus. I was doing teaching diploma. I switched to
Okay.
from doctor to I switched to teaching,
The teaching,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that switch resulted me in landing to teaching profession in landing in teaching profession, and now I am in
Oh my
this
God.
teaching profession for the last 20 years. Still I'm like I keep myself busy in studying something, one thing or the other. I done my masters in education, some PG diploma in school learning and